So, why do you think that in our generation, people would want to commit?
Anyways, to answer your question, I think it's because most of the people who are getting married today, it's either not working out or like their testimonies are very funny. Personally, people who have, not all of them, but some of the people that I actually look up to, when I ask them about their marriages, they actually wish they never did it.
They wish they never got married.
To that person.
And these are the people you look up to.
These are the people who, when I look at outside here, I'm like, oh,
they have a good.
They look so good. They look so nice. So it's like it's really working out. Of course, I'm not talking about the bad times in a relationship. I'm talking about the regrets after you have gotten into marriage. And when I sit with them, of course, I'll not say the things they tell me, but I actually realize it's more than what we just see. It's more than what they show us. So if different people are listening to these testimonials, you're looking up to somebody who looks like this is the kind of marriage I want. And then you ask them and they actually scare you. It's like, okay, let me take my time. Then now you relate with, this is the kind of person I want to marry. Then it hits you. I was told. Of course, marriages are different, but ukishinda umesikia testimonials za watu. Alafu the rates of divorce today, they're so high. They're so high. And when you actually listen to their reasons, even the Bible justifies. For instance, infidelity. The Bible allows you to divorce somebody in matters infidelity.
I think that is the only thing the Bible allows you to do.
Yes, and that's why it's the only thing I have mentioned. The rest me easy, you know, easy, and I understand them. And umefanya nimesahau point na venye ilikuwa ina flow.
Uitafute.
Oh, and then also this infidelity thing, it has risen. Haijafufuka zinime. The rate has ended juu. Well,
as compared to what? Why are you saying it has gone? As compared to what?
Infidelity. Imepanda. These days,
if you have a rate, like the graph you are saying it.
I'm comparing it to the days of our parents.
Okay.
If I go to our grandparents, I'm going to talk about polygamy.
Yeah.
But today, it's actually not polygamy yenye. I have talked with my wife, and we have decided I want to introduce a new wife. This is where your husband is telling you, don't. Your husband is telling you they're going to work. There's a night shift. But it's actually a different kind of shift. They are shifting from you to somebody else. Now, where there is no agreement, I don't think it is okay. First of all, me, I don't even advocate for polygamy. I don't know. Because in my opinion, if a vow is taken, whatever is broken on earth, whatever is bound on earth is bound on heaven. The same way, if you break it on earth, it is broken in heaven. So infidelity, it has risen. These days, married people do not honor their beds. Bible inasema, marriage bed shall not be defiled. These days, most of them, I'm not saying that kuna wanaume wako faithful. There's actually a good number of men out here who honor their wives with their bodies. You get?
Do you feel like right now the marriages that are happening right now, do you feel like the women submit to the men like our parents did?
Submission, first of all, in as much as the Bible has instructed us to submit to our husbands, trust me, it doesn't just come when the man has not,
Afterwards.
And it. Let me tell you, Don, if you're my brother, but if I am dating a guy by the name Paulo, David, Paul is my brother. Let me try and get out of the of
your brother's
yes. If I'm dating Jackton, Jackton.
Jackton.
Jackton, I'm a trend. If I'm dating Jackton, and there are things that Jackton is doing that are pissing me off all the time. I want to start with infidelity again. Number 2, disrespect.
Okay.
Gender-based violence.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to submit? So I also feel like when a man creates the environment, the safe space for a woman, submission inakuja naturally. But when you want to beat up your woman, you want to abuse her, emotional torture.
I get what you're saying.
You can't submit.
Basically, you're saying that for submission to be there, it has to be earned.
Imagine.
The environment.
Inafaa kuwa you see, as women have a tendency of when you show us love, when you care for us, when you treat us right, kila kitu, you will come back home, everything is cooked, kila kitu imefanywa.
When it says that a lady should submit,
it also gives a man a role.
Exactly. The man should love the woman.
The woman.
So, yeah, what you're saying.
It's right.
Yeah.
So it's not again, I come back to, inanirudisha back to the question of why are we fearing marriages? If the rates of not submitting has gone high, it means there's also a problem from the male side.
It is not a one-sided thing.
It's not a one-sided thing. Okay. So submission itakuja depending on how the marriage is. Why do we fear marriages? Most of the marriages that are taking place today are breaking up. And it's our worst fear. We don't want to invest in a whole marriage and then it ends because a man has, okay, I'm a woman, so I'm talking from my side. Okay, because one of the partners has done something wrong. Kitu yenye huwezi move past.
Okay.
We are humans. In as much as Bible inasema forgive, you can forgive, but moving past it sometimes is very difficult.
You're speaking for your gender.
Well, I have realized I'm becoming, but you realize, because I also understand it better from my gender. Since younger for you guys. So marriage, ata mimi from here, I'm like, God, please just lead me to the right man. Are you asking if there's a right man? I believe there's a right person for each and every.
I love what you said earlier. You rather be in a broken relationship,
engagement,
Rudia that thing, than a broken marriage.
It is better a broken engagement than a broken marriage.
Yeah.
So, by the way, don't fear marriages. Actually, there are people out here who have thriving marriages.
Yeah.
They are very
I feel
blissful.
like it is like a business. So how you run it matters.
Yep,
you
it's a
you
risk.
don't just open a business and you leave it.
And you leave it up.
So the same way a marriage.
Plus, have you thought of the business itself? Do you see it work? What are the chances that this business you want to venture in itafanya?
Another question. Why do people, our generation, why do you feel like we don't want the wedding, not the marriage, weddings?
Well, first of all, you look at, I want a white wedding. But just to think of it from what some of my friends say to see. Number one, I know we are covered by the blood of Jesus. But these big weddings, they normally have different kinds of people. Everyone has a different intention as to why they come to your wedding. But well, if you're covered by the blood of Jesus, like I'm saying, that should not be a worry.
What intentions are you talking about?
The people who have bad intentions. The people who come with spells.
Oh.
Ujaiona hizi video zenye mama fulani anashikashika mtu hivi and actually. Ujaiona?
No.
Villagers. Mama ushago. They come to roga you. Exactly. They come to, may you not have a kid. May you not, vitu zako zisikuwe successful. There are people who actually do that. Mtu anakuja na some things and then they're just touching and they're pretending like they're dancing, but they're actually pouring something on the wife.
I didn't have an idea such happened.
Well,
okay.
no, you see brains.
You need TikTok.
Alafu,
Yeah.
I think the main reason why today we do not want huge weddings, most of us are getting married before we actually make it. You get your point?
Okay.
Before you're actually very stable. And so you feel like this money that I'm about to spend, kulisha watu. Why can't I start a business with it?
Which will fail.
Well, it depends, like we said. Why can't I?
Yeah, so your financial
Stability and a plan. You feel like, hey, using $1 million or 2 million for a wedding, when I go back home, your phone is ringing. If I go back home, let me do something for you. Oh, that's your sister. It's okay, no worries.
So you are talking about the financial part of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Where you'd rather use that 2 million, that budget of yours, atakani budget ya 500k, but you feel like, mbona tutumie hii pesa yote kwa wedding, when tukirudi home tutakula sukuma every day.
Okay.
Number 2, why get into a loan whose source of payment I don't even know?
But even with the fact that people can support you, bado unapata mtu bado haindri,
bado una feel ni kama hiyo pesa, why can't I use it for? Like, it depends pia na place mtu wako financially. You feel like hii pesa, or even if I want a wedding, let me cut costs and save the rest.
Yeah, because right now when you're talking to your friends, utapata like very few of them want
white weddings.
Yeah, wengine,
okay, not just white per se, but hii wedding yenye villagers wote are invited.
Wengine wako like mimi nikilipa dowry tu
I'm fine.
Some of them, like most of them are not even thinking about the dowry. Like itakuja later. People just want to move in with someone and they are good to go.
I honestly feel it has a lot to do with financial pressure. And that's why I really desire to get married at that point when I can finance myself.
Utaki committee?
Not that sitaki committee, but plus committee ikitumia wanem kwa harusi yangu iniumi. Wacha wachange but isiniume eti harusi ni kubwa lakini what am I going to do? How am I going to feed?
Umepanga di honeymoon but ukirudi unaanza
from zero. Hata unapata landlord amefunga mlango na padlocks. You see?
I feel like it nakuanga better for the rich people.
For the rich, not even the rich per se, just financially stable.
Yeah, that is what I was saying. Like,
okay.
Because if you are, let me just use rich. If you're rich, na unafanya harusi, utapata gifts zenye unatoa na zile unatoka honeymoon and
you have a lot. Like, you're sorted.
So it is important we have a good circle.
I wanted to say that the people you work with, they matter. You can't be calling yourself hustlers. At all of you, hakuna mtu atawaokolea kwa hiyo team mazee.
But it's true, like the people you have, because kuna vitu zenye zina happening in life and you need someone to bail you. Si hata kukutoa tu jela, like your mama is sick at home or kuna tu kitu imefanyika and because it to kusema I need 5k urgently, it's real
and it won't work if the kind of people in your circle. And we are not darrowing people who don't have. We are just saying the kind of people in your circle really matter.
We are saying if you don't have, look for people who have.
And learn their ways of getting to the top actually. Cause weddings are nice. Marusi mtu ako sorted, sitting room imejaa.
Yeah.
Is it a fridge? Is it a cooker? Is it nini? Watu wanaleta basha za doa there. And when you look at the kind of blessings around you, you're just in awe. You don't feel like you're wedding imeenda at a loss. You've probably even gained more
money is good. Money is good.
You people look for money. Stop being we should look for money.
We should look for money.
We are looking for money. Tuanze na sisi hapa. Let's look for money. You know you're in my circle. The kind of gift I'm waiting for. Don. You kuwa na pressure. Brotherhood. Kuwa na pressure. Mimi nakupea pressure but you'll thank me later. Na tuseme eti see I'm giving you pressure.
To gift you in your marriage?
No, to get the money. You can't gift me minus money.
Yeah, see.
Ukiniletea tumbler ya mabati jamani.
That is what I wanted to say. wrapped. Harusi za ushago zinapanga.
I know, wamerap na ukifanya hivi unasikia kijiko.
15 people have brought you the same thing.
The same cups. How many gifts does your mom have za wedo zenye ni vikombe tu?
Vikombe na hizi glasses.
I know.
Like,
but it's still a joy. Whatever you're given, appreciate. But the more they have, the more you get. That's the point.
Circle.
Nikikwambia don kuna mtu hapa amefungwa. Don't want to like all right. See it we jamaneni committee. You want to bail someone out with the committee. Anyways, rightful dating, meaningful dating. I've realized we've also talked about meaningful friendships.
Yeah.
Take what you need to take from this conversation. Leave that one which you don't want to take. See, I must.
Yeah.
But tell me, I've learned meaningful friendships. Yeah. You can sell this watch to buy me a vehicle. I mean, meaningful. Do you know the people who actually wear watches that are worth a whole vehicle? The
daughter of, is it Tabitha Karanja, the Keroche Breweries, daughter yake, I read somewhere, kitambo, like, sign alikuwa nayo, was quite, siwezi kumbuka the amount, but it was, it could buy a car. Kuna sijui nizi gari ndogo but it could buy a car.
Yeah. But Keroche Breweries, it earns a lot of cash, but most of the things are automated. The workmanship hapo ni wachache. Yeah, I mean, you know my course.
Na ulikataa niambiwa tunasomea nini?
I'm humble. This inaitwa aje? The place is so neat, so huge. But the number of personnel you meet, at how many microbiologists do they need? Was it 1 or 2? A whole company. How many industrial chemists, analytical chemists do they need? 1. You're like, bro. And it's making money. Walevi ni wangapi Kenya? And it's like, I think it's the biggest firm. Walevi ni wangapi? How many orders do you think they get per day? And the personnel hapo workmanship ni wachache. And I really admired the place. But anyway, iko place mali if when msemenye you love going to restaurants and etc. Hakuna life around Keroche Breweries. There's no life. No shops, no, as in nyinyi tu. Far from the roads, but it's a nice environment. Ukishaingia kwa gate, it's really beautiful. Dating. I told you. Conversations. What happened?
I think light imeenda chini.
No, I know what has happened.
What has happened?
Electricity. So guys, stima imepotea, so I think we should wind up. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. We're just having conversations. Thank you.
Karibuni sana. I'm hoping to have you next time as well.
Yeah.
Sooner, though.
Sooner. True.
Yeah. Sooner than 1 year.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. Also hit the notification bell so that anytime we post a new video, you get notified.
Yeah.
Consider liking. You can as well share these videos. Ndio?
Share with your friends.
Asanteni sana. Karibuni tena.
Share with your friends who wako na pesa. So we just said we need friends.
We need a good circle,
A good circle. Work on your circle. Yeah. Your social network really matters actually.
Yeah. Bye guys. Tell them bye.
We are still on here.
Yes.
Yako is enough.
All right.